The government's NoFault COVID-19 vaccine indemnity scheme. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because this is an interesting one. We have to have a look at this topic. You know, the NoFault COVID-19 indemnity scheme. Now, I think this is going to set the path towards or mandatory vaccination, or allow more businesses to subtly encourage or push people towards vaccination. Now, guys, I'm vaccinated. I've had both of the Pfizer shots. I haven't keeled over. You've got to keep watching to see how it goes. So I'm not at all anti-vax. I'm also not surprised this is where we're heading at all, everyone. We already have many industries here in Australia where we seem to think it's completely appropriate to require vaccination. We refuse people access to family tax benefit if they have not vaccinated their children. We refuse people access to daycare and other services if they haven't vaccinated their children. This just feels like a natural step in the way Australia is going. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm not at all surprised. I think all the people that are shocked and outraged going, "Oh, this is Australia, how can this be happening in Australia?" probably haven't been paying attention, and that would make sense. There's a lot of people that are politically apathetic, lazy, and just, "She'll be right, mate, I don't worry about that. Politics, I'm not interested in that." Well, there you go, guys. This is what happens. Politics is interested in you, even if you're not interested in it. So let's have a look at this. The Morrison government has finalised the details of the NoFault COVID-19 vaccine claim scheme following extensive consultation with peak medical, healthcare, business and insurance sectors to ensure a comprehensive national scheme. So, the scheme will provide Australians with quick access to compensation. I got to move this over here. There we go. For COVID-19 claims related to the administration of a therapeutic Goods Administration approved COVID-19 vaccine delivered through a Commonwealth government approved program. So there you have it, everyone. There's now a process in place if you're concerned with risks to your health through this vaccine, if it's approved by the government. Minister for Health and Aged Care Greg Hunt said the COVID-19 vaccine claims scheme offers protection for Australians receiving a TGA-approved COVID-19 vaccine, irrespective of where the vaccination occurs. Side effects or adverse events from the COVID-19 vaccinations can occur, but most are mild and last no longer than a couple of days. Serious and life-threatening side effects are very rare, but it is important that we provide a safety net to support those affected, Minister Hunt said. It also ensures that health professionals administering vaccines are able to continue with their crucial rollout of the vaccine with the assurance that the claim scheme will offer them protection. The scheme will be administered by Services Australia and will provide Australians with a single front door to a simple and quick administrative process for compensation. The TGA will provide guidance on recognised adverse reactions as part of the established surveillance program. I wonder if people are going to try and work the system here to get some compensation. And people who legitimately need it, fine, no issues. But you think people are going to try and work the system? There always will be some. From September 6th, Australians who suffer injury and loss of income due to their COVID-19 vaccine will be able to register their intent to claim from the COVID-19 Vaccine Claims Scheme webpage. The scheme will cover the cost of injuries above $5,000 due to a proven adverse reaction to a COVID-19 vaccination. Okay, there you go. Claims will be assessed by independent experts and compensation paid based on the recommendations. The cost of compensation payments under this scheme will be fully funded by the Commonwealth and is designed to help the small number of people who unfortunately experience a moderate to significant adverse reaction to the COVID-19 vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccination rollout scheme will be backdated to February 2021 and provide Australians with an alternative administrative option to seek compensation rather than a complex and costly court process. Yeah, that I can appreciate that. Australians who receive a COVID-19 vaccination and have an adverse event are encouraged to report it to their doctor, who can provide the information to the TGA to ensure such events are included in its report. So how are different organisations responding to this? Because I can imagine a lot of people are concerned with the fact that the drug companies pretty much absolved from any liability, and I'm sure that was scaring a lot of people. And the concern is if that all leads to hesitance, and if people are worried, okay, what if I get injured? I won't be able to support my family. There'll be no one I can sue. What can I do? At least here, there is some assurances. We'll have to see if you trust the government or not. So let's have a look at what the Australian Retailers Association are saying about this. So the NoFault COVID-19 indemnity scheme. The ARA welcomes the Morrison government finalising the details of the NoFault COVID-19 vaccine claim scheme, a measure we have strongly advocated for. The COVID-19 vaccine rollout scheme will be backdated. Yep, we've already read that. The scheme provides Australian... What are you saying? Yes. Side effects. Is this just copy and pasted from that? I think so. The introduction of the scheme follows extensive consultation. Yes. Okay, so they're just pretty much repeating that. So they support it. The ARA supports it. So I was wondering if there's going to be anything more interesting there. So what's the solution, takeaway, or the lessons we can learn from this, everyone? So what do you think? What do you think? Honestly, this fills me with more confidence with regards to people going to get the vaccination than any stupid $1,000 prize or lottery or, in America, win a gun. All of that gimmicky shit. That's not going to get someone to go out there and get a vaccine. Where your risk of injury, you're protected as, like having an insurance, that I think is more encouraging. That is something more serious. A toy, a trinket, even a Qantas flight. I don't think that's going to encourage anyone who's hesitant. They're worried because of what they're reading, the information they're getting out there, and what they're seeing. And nothing is without a risk. Don't kid yourself, everyone. I think you need to measure and evaluate the risks. I'm looking at the risk of COVID, and I'm more concerned with that than the risk of the vaccine. So I went and got it. And other people, that'll choose to take that risk or not. But this, I think, is a smarter solution than a lot of the other stuff we've seen. What do you think, everyone? Would this mitigate your concerns with getting the vaccine? Or is it not quite enough? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. You can use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.